Good day, this is Ray. Today is Saturday, March 26, 2022. And for me, another day of social distance today, being a homeowner. Hope you, your family, friends, and loved ones are doing well and staying safe. So, I've got a few notes. I'm not going to refer to these a lot because this is a vlog. And really, there shouldn't be much scripting, if any, that goes on when you do a vlog. It's just a snapshot of a day in my life. Most of my videos are 10 minutes or less. So it's been a month, I think, since I recorded my last video. I've just been so super busy. Trying to do a lot. Trying to get used to, of course, being a homeowner. Going back into the office. Staying safe throughout this time because there's still a pandemic and I'm immunocompromised. If for some reason this is your first video, my story is back in May of 2019, I was diagnosed with lupus, specifically SLE, which is systemic lupus erythematosus. And ever since then, I've been taking medications to suppress my immune system. So I'm immunocompromised. I've had 4 doses of the Pfizer vaccine. And I think the 4th one was about 20 days ago. I don't remember the specific date. But I did do an antibody test prior to having the 4th one. And I have very low antibody response. I'm not sure if that's the right terminology, showing that the vaccine may not be that effective for me, which I kind of figured it wouldn't be. Hopefully with the 4th shot, I'm a little more protected than I was. But basically, I'm living as if I've never had the vaccine. And what I mean by that is that when I go shopping, I'm wearing an N95 mask and a cloth mask on top of that. I shop at 6 in the morning, right when the store opens. And I don't go anywhere. I don't go to any concerts, or I don't go, where there's large groups. And when I go into the office, N95, cloth mask, wherever I go in the building, I've been having my lunches in my car. And, it sucks, but, I'm doing what I have to do. Referring to my notes. So I closed on my condo 3 months ago, 3 months and 6 days to be specific. I moved in 71 days ago and made my first mortgage payment 53 days ago. So, when it comes to being a brand new homeowner, I definitely fit that model. Before that, though, for 2 years, I was back home with my parents. Before that, living on my own, it was not a big deal. But I went from basically zero, where my parents were taking care of the meals, and I just stayed there, was trying to get healthy, working from home, going to my doctor's appointments and things like that, to taking on, the responsibility of being a homeowner. So, and then, having the other costs associated with it, the bills, gas, electric, water, and trash is covered under my HOA, but still I'm paying for it. And, other things associated with being a homeowner, minor repairs. It cost me a lot to move in, especially because it was a very competitive market. I had to put down a lot of money get the place painted. Had a few other things done, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. And on top of that, throughout this time, about every week or so, I've been having a lupus flare, joint pain, mouth sores, swelling in my face, some minor fevers, things like that, and I still have to press forward, so that means I have to get my groceries, I have to continue to eat, make sure I take my medications on time, and that I'm not skipping doses. So I feel completely out of sorts. I feel like I'm struggling to do all this, to find a balance, to get to a place where I feel organized enough that I feel okay with things. It feels like I'm starting it all over again. I'm fortunate that I have the budget that I am sticking to, so I'm not spending outside of my means. Every dollar I get has an assignment. So, I have money assigned to my mortgage. It's generally that's two paychecks. So I take a portion of one paycheck, assign an amount of that money towards my mortgage payment, and the second paycheck, then I have it covered by that, as well as my HOA, and I have money assigned for electricity, for internet. So I have the money and assign it for that. I have money, I assign it for food, I assign it for medications, I assign it for parking. So I'm very practical about how I'm spending my money. I'm not being crazy with it. And if I don't have any money assigned, if I get money and it's not assigned to a category, I'm not just going to spend it. I have to have an assignment for it. So even if it's like a miscellaneous category, where let's say I have a craving for a sugar-free candy bar, I'm going to assign, have an assignment for that. But I'm grateful for that. So that's helped a lot. But I still have a lot of boxes to unpack. Student loan payments are about to start up again in May. I was ahead on my car payments by a few months, so for the past few months, I didn't have to pay for that. But they're about to start back up again next month, and I only have about 7 payments left on that car, which I'm grateful for. The other consideration I'm having about the car, though, is trading it in to get a hybrid. And my monthly payments will be a lot lower because, they're offering a ridiculous amount on used cars right now. So it might make sense to do that, but then I'll be taking on a car payment that will last, 48, 60 months, depending. Do I really want to do that right now when I'm trying to get out of consumer debt? I will be taking, that will put me further into debt. So I'm going to really have to think and pray about that. I'm doing these vlogs because I don't want to just show the good things and make my life seem all glamorous and things like that, because it's definitely not that. I'm living paycheck to paycheck. And I'm dealing with lupus, and, for the most part, I'm remaining isolated. But I'm not going to sugarcoat things. It's that things are not easy. Things are stressful right now. And, I definitely want to continue growing in my studies when it comes to my career, and to become more educated on things that I want to learn about it, and to, become more efficient in the things that I do. And on top of that, be in a position to be able to help others out. Because right now, there's days I just want to stay in bed, not do anything, but I know that's not possible. That's just not in my nature. It's not my character. Even when I'm not feeling great, even like today, I'm planning. So, for example, tomorrow, I plan on going out first thing in the morning to do grocery shopping. So, putting together my list, specifically the things that I need. I'm looking online, doing comparison shopping to see, what the prices are. By the time I go into the store tomorrow, I know exactly where everything is, aisle by aisle. I know what the cost is, and I know roughly what I'm going to be spending when I go there. Except, I don't calculate the taxes. I'm not that smart. Or, yeah. I don't care that much, to figure that out. Maybe I'll get to that point where I'm figuring things out like that. But right now, that's good enough. I at least know that I have, for tomorrow, for example, I have about $150 budgeted for spending on groceries. That I'm going to spend less than that, but I have the money for it. It's there. I might use my credit card to get the points, but once I get my statement, or even before the statement, I'll pay that credit card off with the money I had set aside to pay for the groceries. So, things like that. But anyway, the reason for this video is to just talk about how I'm struggling. It's just the reality of things right now. I hope that in the next few months things will get better. I'll be more consistent with doing these videos, and we'll have the time to devote to making content that you'll like seeing. But really, the purpose of the channel that I have is just to show you what it's like to try to figure out life, and deal with difficult health circumstances and having to pay for medications and go to doctor's appointments and things like that. So those are things I definitely want to talk about more, but right now it's just trying to survive and trying to figure this out. But anyway, if you made it this far, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. When I post videos. Eventually, I like to post videos on the same day at the same time, so you know when it's there, as well as I can be part of a live chat, and then we'll have some interaction that way, because really it's just a one-way street. I'm posting these videos, you watch, you decide to watch, and that's the end of it. You can post a comment if you want. But I want to become more interactive with you all, and to be able to maybe provide some insight that you don't have. That's what's going on with my daily life, and to get feedback and advice from you as to things that may not be working for you if you're in a situation that's similar to me. So anyway, I will see you in the next video. Take care.